Hello guys, welcome to day 3 of studying in the UK. I hope day 1 and day 2 has been of help to an extent, and I hope you are noting down your questions to drop. Welcome to Hirey. You are Hirey, and this is your host Adejuyigbe Joshua IreOluwa Adejuyigbe. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the fact that you have to mention your first name, middle name before your surname, your last name. You know, we've been used to mentioning our surname first before our first name. And so, my name is Joshua IreOluwa Adejuyigbe, and I want to welcome you to Your Hirey Show. And this is episode 3 of Studying in the UK. So, today we'll be talking about the academic life. This is going to be a bit of a long video, so I would like you to sit back and see if it is worth it coming to the UK, because I've been talking about the process, but let's see, is it really worth it coming to the UK? Is the academics all right? Is it suitable? Is it going to add to your knowledge? Because basically the main reason you're in school is to add to your knowledge. So from my experience, everything I'm saying is from my experience. Now, from my experience, I feel the academic life in UK is gonna blow your mind. Don't mind me using that kind of language, but it's gonna be beneficial to you. It's worth it. Let me just say it that way. I'm gonna be listing out a lot of benefits academically. I was going to add to you academically, especially if you have a flair for academics, if you love the feel of academics. Studying in the UK is gonna be beneficial to you because, first of all, the use of in fact, let me just say it, everything is here to help you academically. Starting from the structures, the infrastructures, the structures put down for you to study. Starting from the library, we have the e-library, we have the physical library, and the materials you have at your disposal. I think I visited the library, and in fact the wealth of knowledge in the library, I don't know, it was too much to behold. Like, everything you need as regards a course you're studying, almost everything is present in the library. Aside that, I think you have access to you have free access to a lot of journals. I know there are lots of restricted journal websites where you have to sign up. I think there is a membership stuff that you have to pay, or there are some restricted limited access journals, which the fact that you are in a UK school would give you access to. Then you can sign in using your school ID and all that, so you have limited access to learning materials. So it's very, very important. You know, the first reason why you are here for visa holder is the fact that you came to study. So you have to pay attention to this part of being in the UK. So you have access to all that. Aside that, there are lots of teaching aids you can use, for each courses there are softwares you need to work very well. I think for statistics now, they unlocked RStudio for me. I think there is a software they unlocked for me to be able to measure the speed, the angle of equine animals, horses, when they are racing and all that, the distance covered and all that. So they gave a lot of opportunities, the softwares. I think for people who are in the creative industry, or the ones that have to do with where they need to use Adobe packages. You know how expensive it is to purchase all these Adobe packages like Premiere Pro and all that. Your school, it could be a part of your school package, which is what you are entitled to as a student of the school, especially as a student of that department. So you have access to all that. You can give it a you can work on your project with all the softwares. You have access to all that. Then I'll be talking about the lecturers. Man, the lecturers are top notch. Like, I think they really selected lecturers based on each courses that are very well experienced in the field at which they are lecturing. I think for my course now, we have lecturers who have been in the field for years, who have the experience you need to gain more knowledge. And the thing I like about the lecturers here is they are also open to learning from you, in the sense that, you know, they are into academics, so they have not stopped their quest for knowledge. They feel like you have the answer to some of the questions they have, and they have the answer to most of the questions you have. So it's a mutual kind of relationship. So, and also in terms of the assessment, which is what they used to grade if you did well or if you did not do well. The assessment is, it could come in three ways. There could be a form of a presentation assessment. Nowadays, most times now, they do you submit your assessment virtually through a Dropbox. So you can, like, okay, I think in my school now, you can have an examination for your course, which could carry 100% of your grade, could carry 50% according to the lecturer. There could be a kind of a thesis which you write, a term paper which you write. So this could carry 100% of your coursework. You could carry 100% of that. There could be a form of video presentation where you have to show them slides, you have to show yourself, you have to do all that. So that they could assess you on any of these three. So meaning it is best you have to research yourself. You research yourself, you have to do your own part. They teach you yours, then you have to read further, meaning you are adding to your knowledge subconsciously. It's you know, the best thing about schooling is the fact that the idea is your lecturers can only teach you 30% of what you need. You are the one to dig for more. So they built it in a way that you have to learn to be self-sufficient, to be able to be a force to reckon with in the society. So indirectly, everybody that learns from the UK is self-sufficient to an extent, because they had to gain knowledge to be able to survive school. They had to read wide, they had to read. In fact, I remember some of the assessments I was given. I was told to submit 2 theses, so I had to read wide, I had to read a lot. Sometimes you might think, oh yeah, I have we are not doing exams, so it's soft work. It is not soft work. You will have to read. That one is even worse. Exam, you can still like read your notes and all that, but this 10 paper thesis or all these things, you have to read wider than what you were taught. So in terms of conducive classrooms, in fact, there are lots of structures that makes it easier for you to learn. The classroom is so cool, conducive, well lit. In fact, I think spacious. I got to the lecture theater and I was wowed. It was very, very, very okay. It was very conducive. The chairs were convenient, the tables and all that. Everything is just for your comfort, to be able to have a conducive environment for you to assimilate better. So they are very, very conscious of that. They are very, very conscious of that. And also with these COVID-19 measures, they are paying attention to your health. So the spacing in the class, the ventilation, everything is all right. You understand? So the facilities, most schools have their health facilities, they have sports facilities, although it's not related to your academics. So the health facilities, in case there is an emergency, in case you have, I think most schools they use Microsoft Teams now in the UK. You know, in Nigeria we use Zoom a lot, but here they use a lot of Microsoft Teams, where you can have your virtual lectures. It's not every time that we have physical lectures. You can have your virtual lectures. You can schedule a lecture where you can just be in your room and attend classes, and they can share screen, do a lot of things. Even on the Teams you can communicate with your classmates and all that. So you can create a group chat where you interact, and Microsoft Teams is a powerful tool to use for schooling. Actually, it's very okay for your studentship. Then I think that's basically everything we'll be talking about as far as academics is concerned. And the thing is, academics here is taken with all levity. There's something called academic misconduct and all these academic irregularities. This has to do with plagiarism. They take plagiarism very serious in this country. It's a criminal offense. You know, all this copy and paste of a thing. They can carry you to school panel. You can be expelled for this simple act of copy and paste, because everything has to be done by you, and every fact has to be backed up by the source at which you got it from. So it is a very serious offense if you are caught, although it's not like you can escape it. Every assignment is submitted to Turnitin. We automatically suspect any plagiarized part of your work. It will show how many percent of your work is plagiarized, how many percent of your work is not authentic enough. You understand? So that's how it works here. So that's as far as academics is concerned. It's a system built to help you to grow academically. It's a system built to help you to grow in terms of research. It's a system to stimulate your interest to want to study. So I remember getting here, you know, before, when I was in Nigeria, I was like, after I finished school, signboard, I know they read signboard, which means I'm not planning to read signboard. In fact, I'm done with school because of the way schooling is. It's so stressful. I'm not saying schooling here is not stressful, but they made it conducive for you to be able to learn better. You understand? So that's as far as academics is concerned. And tomorrow we'll be talking about the social life on campus. Social life on campus, which is, you know, like they say, all work without play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah. So, and also all play without work makes Jack a dullard. So tomorrow we'll be talking about the social life, and after we'll be talking about jobs you can do as a student, and probably we can dabble into post-study after that. So thank you for watching today's episode of Studying in the UK on your Hirey show, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Don't miss it. And if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, so you can be informed immediately a new content is out, so you can be informed when the next episode is out. So should I give you 2 seconds to do that? And if you have questions too, please comment so I can answer the questions in one of my videos, so you can get a shout out from me. I don't know if it counts for something, but then I know it's a necessary thing for you to comment, so I can know that you are following up with this, so I can know that you have questions. If you have questions, so I can answer you according to your needs. Like I said, I'm doing a video to meet your needs. I'm not going to assume what you need. I want you to mention what you need to me. So once again, my name is IreOluwa Adejuyigbe. See you tomorrow.